Hello, everybody. It is Steering here for the much anticipated PFA Season 2 Manaphy Division PRs. Today, I'm here with Freetle and Peachy for the rankers. I think Lex is in here somewhere as well. Other people will pipe in when they pipe in. I'll introduce you when you pipe in. Just because I don't know who wants to speak. Oh wait, Lux is here, so Lux will probably speak at some point, I bet. Anyways, as I said with every other division, these are just opinions. We do not know how your team will actually perform. It's just based on the knowledge we have in both fusions and LC. Some of us have more in other things than others.
No,
But a good combination.
This is how your team will perform is all rigged.
True. Anyways, we jump in now. We're gonna start with Peachy's team because I want to get Peachy and Freetle out of the way while they're in the call here, so they can just rank the rest of the teams. So Lex, we're gonna need you here. Anyways,
All right.
Peachy's team. What are we thinking here? I see a mini Flutter main. Golette Pancham's great too, just in terms of punchy. Magnum White Woopat's great. This is great. Freetle, what's your opinion?
I think it's pretty good.
Lex?
Should be a little interesting. Types don't really have the most diverse, or you have the most diverse coverage, but
diverse.
Resistances is going to be a little iffy. You're going to have to try and find the right walls.
Although resistances and walls in Little Cup, let's remember.
So,
yeah. Not really. And not to mention, like, Magnemite Woobat is basically just a Little Cup Corviknight that does damage. So, I feel like that alone will be able to hold your defensive structure. And then, like, Staryu Spoink will help in some scenarios, and maybe Bergmite Electrike for the pesky Bolt Beamers and such. Snivy Seal can pitch in as well. You don't need that much bulk, right?
Can I talk about it a little bit?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Peachy.
Okay, so I'm a webs abuser. I draft webs every single time. The point of this team is Ghost Fairy, so a mini Flutter main, but also can set up webs and you can't spin on it. I know there's like a Farfetch Baltoy, but that's slower, so at least has to eat a Moonblast first. And that is mostly just webs abusers, but ones that don't need to be reliant on webs. Golett Pancham just hits really hard with you can do Dynamic Punch, No Guard, you've got Mold Breaker, you've got Scrappy. You've got Moxie, Alolan Grimer, which hits up to, I think it's 15 speed. It's really strong, still very bulky. Magnemite Woobat is, like you said, mini Corviknight, but it's really strong with a lot of cover.
Well?
Yeah. Adaptability, Normal Ghost, Hone Edge over there with Spectral Thief, and then so really the plan is to bring the top 6, and then the bottom 2 is mostly oh my god, what's the word? They're mostly just going to be answers to random threats. The Seal Snivy is a thick fat mon, so ground and fire resist. It gets glare, knockoff, flip turn. Seal gets a bunch of odd end coverage like Drill Run, Mega Horn, so that can help with a lot of odd end matchups. 16 speed helped around at speed tiers, but it's mostly meant to be a disruption tool that kind of eats up fire types and ground types. And the Bergmite Electric, I did not care about getting an Electric Ice myself, but there's just a crap ton of them in this division. So I wanted one with Lightning Rod so I could counter the other Electric Ice types. And this has Sturdy. So I can also just run Sturdy against some of them.
That's very fair. I think my ranking, I'm just going to go first. I'm going to go 9.5. I truly don't believe there's many teams that are perfect. I think the one thing I would point out is your absolute max speed is 18. I don't know if that's... Like, I think there's going to be some teams faster than you that will outpace you and give you some trouble. Mainly thinking Scyther. I'm thinking potentially some Duraludon, potentially just the faster things in the format, especially
Yeah,
because
I'm
your body
definitely
slot can
coping
hold
with.
that speed.
I'm definitely coping with just hoping web slows some of them down.
Right. Yeah. If the webs doesn't work, it's just gonna be okay. How are you getting out of the situation? I see a lot of ways to do it. Don't get me wrong, but there's definitely gonna be a bit of a struggle there. Freetle, what's your ranking here? All right, we'll come back to Freetle. Lex, what's your score here?
I was like, yeah, didn't
Oh,
realize I was even muted.
sorry, Freetle. What are you
I'm
thinking?
low key building teams, so not paying the most attention. But
Fair enough.
looking at this, yeah, it's pretty good overall.
What's your ranking out of
Or
10?
just, you know, again, the only issue is definitely a big hope on the speed with the webs.
Mm-hmm. What's your ranking, Freetle, out of 10?
I would say an 8.
You went 8? Okay. I went 9.5. You went 8. Lex,
I'll go 8.5.
you went 8. Okay. Wide range. Very wide range.
It's just, yeah, if those webs are gone, then it's just gonna be a question of where can you soak up damage to reset. That's gonna be a question mark for me.
Fair enough. Very fair. Anyways, on the next one, now it's Friedle's turn to get ranked by everyone. This team's definitely pushing that pace now. The triple waters is quite funny. Peachy, what's your take?
Give me a second. I'm checking out speed tiers.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
Oh,
yes, it's triple waters, but one of them's 2 point, probably never gonna be brought. So,
That Dewbiter is going to have insane levels of breaking power. I have a feeling that is
yeah.
going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be banned next season. Just judging from the output it can hit.
I think there's a potential for it. I think something to note with that is that it does push Dewpider above the 33 speed checkpoint, which means that it can run Scarf. If it was below that, it'd be non-possible, a little bit trickier too. So that's something to note.
Does it also get jet or?
It does not. That's the thing, is that
Okay.
this does not get. It does not get flip turn.
No.
Doesn't stealth rocks or knockoff. So still good, but it is. Don't get me wrong. This thing's gonna be hitting
It's a
strong as
web
hell.
/ liquidation / hydro pump option.
and the thing,
Sure.
the reason you don't draft Mudkip first movie, you draft it for the fact that it's like 70 attack.
Right.
Yeah.
You just need to be an attack vessel. I am a little bit. Oh, opponent's a opponent. Oh, it's psychic, right? It's just pure psychic.
Yep.
Don't love the
Yeah,
psychic flying
perfect.
type there. Don't know exactly. I guess it's 17 points. Actually, I mean that's 1 point off max. I don't know exactly what that mon is doing. I think is my question. Like I just don't see
It's
the
one of
vision
the
with that guy
defoggers.
specifically.
Although you got 2 spinners, so maybe just a flying spammer is my guess.
I quite like everything else here. I'll be honest.
Thing I do want to note with this team, I think that in fusions in particular, I think that having a complete dud of a mon for the 8th slot, I think can work out, but can be a little bit risky as well. Not having an 8th mon for a really thing to cover. This Cricketot Magikarp is never being brought, so I think that that is a little bit of a hindrance here.
Worst, it could be in like the ground, like into a ground matchup. That's pretty bad, like bad ground options. But I guess you also pony to Rickety. I don't know. That one's weird to me.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna probably go 9 here. Because I do think that top 7 is just a kind of way. I feel. Like I think this is a really good construction of a top 5, and then or top 6 even. Sorry. The Rookity ponies a little bit iffy, and then the quick
Or
time
hate
might
on
be
the
quick,
rookie
but
pod. You've seen. Like,
I'm gonna hate on it a
Manaphy's a
little
good
bit.
mod, bro.
Once you show it, then I'll stop hating.
Manaphy's a good mod.
Show it off, then I'll stop hating.
This guy's just to go.
Show it off, then I'll
I
stop
will.
hating.
I'm hating on the. I'm a little bit of a hater on the stunky pooper thing. I don't. I feel like there's a lot of different dark poisons you can take, and I haven't seen this. Let me check the stats on this thing. But Wooper has such terrible stats. I feel like that's got to tank it.
57, 57, 46, 30, 30, 54.
That's not the worst, but these stats are just kind of like. I think there could have been better dark poisons to
Right.
make here.
That's fair.
And you also got no momentum, so it's kind of getting stuck on the field.
It is your 16-pointer as well, so it's a little bit tighter. I'll give that. But
I think the Clobopus Anorith is going to be interesting, but a little bit funky.
it could perform really fucking well. It could flop. Like, it feels like
Yeah,
a high risk, high reward.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Peachy, what are you thinking for score?
I think I'm probably gonna go with an 8. I think I'm seeing some really good Pokemon, and a few that I'm not sure I'm confident in.
Fair enough. Lex?
8 as well. It's like team's very fast, but there are certain ground types that can be very fast, and that's I don't know how much you
Big
trust the
glitch.
Remedy Onita.
Right, that's fair. Anyways, on to Dawn Platinum's team now. Freetle and PG are back to the scoring for the rest of this video. This just... Is it me or does this team not really feel LC to me?
Yeah, I can kind of see that. And one of the things too I want to mention about speed is I don't remember everyone's teams. I think speed across the board is kind of an issue for everyone.
This
I
one
think it's like
especially, I mean...
I think the only 19 fusions other than this, I think Duraludon doesn't hit it anymore. I think it's just Scyther, Sneasel, and Hisuian Sneasel and the Voltorb fusion.
Didn't
I
Freetle
don't
pull
think
up with... Didn't Freetle get two of them?
I think maybe.
I
I think
got
so.
Didn't Freetle
I
get
got
two?
two.
Yeah, he's two, okay.
I think people have
You know,
two. Oh,
And
sorry.
I pulled my
Yeah, you have an 88 and
Builder,
an 87. You've got two.
Yeah, I
And
think
an
Freetle has
18.
two. A Scyther and a Hisuian Sneasel, and I think no one else got a 19 speeder. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like
We'll get to it
basically
then.
8.
We will see. But yeah, I think this just bottoms out so quickly, though.
Yeah. With this, first off, again, that Dynamo C dot that's not really doing much of anything. It could, but realistically, that's not that good of a mon.
Kind of wish they actually
I
used a better type here in general. Like, I don't... If you're going to go electric, at least, like, go electric steel or something. Try to get the levitate out of it, at least. So you can get more
yeah.
entrances. It just feels like grass is kind of a waste with Dynamo specifically. You have an extra point, too, so, there probably is something you can do out of that.
And I think another thing I want to mention, so I know we have this Swaddle nose pass here. We paid a lot of points for a team that I don't really know that this is like that good of
How
a
is it
Webs team.
optimizing your points?
Yeah, like this is fine for a Webs team, but we did pay a lot for this, and I think the fusion on itself isn't bad, but I think this team as a whole it really did not necessarily need a Weber. I think it's going to be decent, but especially with I know Don really likes his Sandshrew, but I don't know that this Sandshrew Greavard is going to be entirely it.
It's going to be manual sand somewhere, if it wants to sand rush.
I mean, I suppose. I think that like Sandshrew usually wants to knock off, but now that it doesn't give Greavard a different ghost move, so Greavard is still stuck on that poltergeist type of thing, as well as this being slow and able to pivot.
That's fair.
I don't think it's terrible, but I think that especially with a lot of spinners being like water type, you want this to be your spin blocker for your Swaddle Nose
That's
Pass.
fair.
I think you're going to see a lot of issues with that. I do think this type null is really good though. It's a bit of a button clicker, but type null just has such raw stats that like you can really make that work.
Yeah, I guess it does kind of click your try attacking units or something.
Yeah. Try
It just
attack.
checks off try attack.
Does it get D-Gleam even?
Try attack D-Gleam.
Does
I
that really?
think it doesn't get Moonblast, but it's try attack D-Gleam. Freetle, what's your take? Just or points.
Off the bat, I really don't like this team that much. The type null is obviously fucking cracked because all the type null fusion would kind of be cracked. That was avoidable. Like, I don't think he could have made it bad if he tried.
That's very fair. I'm going 6. Look, the bulk in me.
Yeah, I was still about to talk.
Oh, you still
a
going?
bit more to say.
Go for it.
Greavard Sandshrew, I'm just not sure on. I don't know. The Sandshrew just doesn't feel good with the Greavard. He could have done better. If I'm doing Greavard as my spin blocker, I'm partnering it with the water to make use of Fluffy better.
That's also very fair. They're weak to fire.
And then
Two immunities helps though.
Snob's stats are just fucking atrocious. So
So
crabs are dragged down even further.
it just, I feel like if I saw this
You know
team,
that, I mean, there's a Ice Hammer is strong, but are you even running Iron Fist because you've got Ice Scale? Obviously, Ice Scale is really good, but you're also just fucking ice fighting, just not good typing.
I mean, I will say I think there's going to be merit in the bulk up set. Let me look at this.
Obviously, like if you like bulk up with fucking Ice Skills is cracked.
Yeah, that plus Drain Punch. How fast is this thing? But I think the issue with this thing might face is that it's clocking out at 15 speed.
Yeah.
And that can be a big hit
It's
in this.
fucking at 15 speed with ice weaknesses. Where did your fucking...
Where'd you go?
Steering was going.
Hold on. Technical difficulties, folks. Technical difficulties. It's here.
I think the like really important thing is that like fighting type is obviously the best type in Little Cup, and having this team doesn't have a fighting resist, does it?
It has an immunity.
It's just the Greavard.
Yeah, I think that's gonna take me down a few points. But what I was gonna say is that having your fighting,
my hand is cooked, but
yeah, I mean, if your fighting type is weak to other fighting types, that's just not a great start. Because you really want to take those. You might need to take those 1v1s with your fighting types trading blows, and that removes a big part of it. I think in general, like now this does have some offensive answers with type null and swap bloom, blah blah blah. Only having that Greavard as a fighting check, I think, is going to cause issues.
That's very fair. I mean, I gave it a 6. Just it does. If this were a team I had in like a normal fusions, I'd be happy with this. I'd like it. I'd probably give it something like this style 8.5. I love my my first scale cores, but LC just doesn't feel like the place for scales is going to be super successful in the ramped up meta where the pressure and the pace is being put on, and there's bulky setup everywhere that are gonna punch you open. It just doesn't feel the best to me specifically.
And a lot of it, honestly, in a regular LC, a lot of the mods per brawler is going to be taking on are just physical attackers. Mm-hmm. So it's like, depending on how that translates, I don't know how much use it'll even get out of ice skills.
What are you thinking score wise?
I'm thinking 5, maybe 5.5.
We'll go 5. Why not?
Peachy. Because it's like I can definitely see like webs get up, crab comes in, game can just be over.
Right. That's entirely fair.
I'll do 6.5.
6.5. Fair enough. So it gives it 12.
Also, I don't know if you know, steering pipes are just fucking transaction.
Sorry, what?
I don't know if you know, steering I dropped a transaction.
I hate you. I hate you. You're not getting a rank changey for that.
Nah. I just
Also,
Man
it's
fucking
not
dropped
gonna
a
be active for
transaction
week
mid
2.
recording. Yep. Okie
I didn't
dokie.
realize. I think I dropped them on I originally wanted for my stunky.
Well, so it is actually now Nido Red male. Oh,
Yes,
of course he's going
significantly better.
hustle again. Of course you're going hustle again.
What do you want from me?
So it's a fucking drug, I get it. You need to go to rehab. Anyways, Grape is next.
I have hustle on my standard too. I'm hustle maxing. I'm just hustle.
Again. Okay, to be fair, I have hustle on 2 teams too. But it's a drug. Anyways. Pichu Murkrow kind of goated, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say off the bat, I see 2 really good Pokemon, and I'm not sure what I'm looking at for the rest. Okay, that sounds mean, but I think the Pichu Murkrow, genuinely, that's amazing. This is just better watch roll. Like, this is really good. I think I would be more keen on this Prelude Shuppet if Copycat wasn't banned. Having that prankster Copycat like Riolu normally does, I think that would make this much better. Drillbur Swinub, I mean, that's fine. I guess if you just wanted a Swinub with more attack.
I sort of see the Unburdened play, but like,
And
it's so
this
weak.
is like this. This is like the second, I think, ice ground we've seen.
It is.
Actually, no, I don't think. What was the first ice ground?
I don't think we've seen one yet.
Nope.
No, we haven't seen one
I
yet.
was thinking of.
This
I was
is the
thinking of the
first one.
sand. This is like this. This one. Where's your fucking sand, bro? Where's your hippopotamus?
This feels more like a terrain team, anyways, around Noibat Swirlix, but like.
Yeah, I think in general,
Meh.
I think Swirlix. I'm hoping to be proven wrong. I think Swirlix is kind of just a fraud in this. Paying that much for those kind of that stats is just unfortunate.
It's just broke. Broke as fuck.
I think if this was fucking sand with fucking Drillbur Swinub, I'd be so high on this because
I
that
think
That's fair.
fucking seems correct.
That's very fair.
With Mold Breaker.
That'd be cooking. You
I
can
know that
definitely go with
options
sand around here, yeah.
you could. I mean, I'd like to see it.
Feels kind of like a Gen 3 team, fucking
And
sand Zapdos.
as a mon, I think that mon itself is actually quite good, just with Mold Breaker either way. But with sand, should be fucking gas.
That's fair.
Sorry,
I like
not too
Dino
slow.
Ekans as well, actually. I cannot hate Dino Ekans for 12 points. I think that's a good use of budget. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think that one's too bad. I know that 3-pointers are limited. Lillipup with the Grookey, really?
I don't know why.
I don't know what that really gives you. I don't know that gives you much of anything useful. I mean, I guess if you really wanted if you wanted a ghost immunity, I get it, but I feel like that could have been better elsewhere. But like, it's still a Grookey, so it's fine.
I do also.
but
Slugma Voltorb was kind of cool too.
How much speed is that? Because
70.
Slugma is really slow.
It's 73 still, so 18.
Oh,
I
that might
feel like it's.
still makes 18
Honestly,
somehow.
I think it's like a little bit of a waste of Voltorb. You could I think if you're going Voltorb, you want to just hit that fucking top speed tier.
Yeah, that's fair. And with the budget he had, I mean, I think you can probably burn budget elsewhere for that. Cough, cough, lollipop.
And this is like. This is like a little bit of
Or Shopper Riolu.
thing for me. I think this kind of like. I don't think you can viably really do 8 mon structures as well as you can like just 7 mon.
Interesting. I went 6
I,
here,
I
honestly,
think,
but
and that's my drafting philosophy for base fusions as well.
fair enough.
Like with how,
I do notice that.
granted, I think compared to base fusions, the LC budget is a bit inflated,
Yeah, yeah, I would say so. It is.
so it's more possible.
What
Like
do you
I
think
don't
you'd
think you
score
can
this,
really have.
anyways, Freetle?
Huh? Did
What
you
would you
say?
score it?
This I'd score a 6.
Fair enough. Same way, Peachy.
If they had Hippopotas,
Hippopotas will
I'm
bring
gonna
this
be,
up, yeah.
I'm gonna give it 7 because the Pichu Murkrow, that Piplup Tinkatink, like there's enough good Pokemon here that I think this is going to be fine.
Fair enough. Actually, I'm gonna adjust to a 6.5. Now I think about it, it is better than Dawn's team. I give that a 6. So
okay,
13, 19.5. I can't type. Oh my lord. Anyways, demo now.
This is a good one.
You wanna go first, Peachy?
Uh, yeah, sure. Um, let's see. So I think that first off, Scrappy Rapidson with Baltoy is just really cool. Um, Baltoy was a really low budget pick for like 6 points. So this thing just has really good pretty good stats. Still hits 16 speed with a good attack stat and pretty solid bulk. As well as just a makeshift ground immunity when needed. Um, that Axew Venonat is going to be kind of insane. I think it's just a better version of the Axew Nimble we see in Fion. Um, good attack, good bulk. First impression, you can Dragon Dance on a Protect.
Venom has a tinted. Yeah,
Yeah. I
no,
think that still hits 16 speed. Um, in general, that's just going to be really strong. I think the Volibee Spinarak is going to be okay. I don't think there's anything to write home about it. It's a Poison Dark.
With Roost as well. It's nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Roost
I was
webs.
looking
It's
at
good utility.
Volibee fusions for a while but just never struck me.
It's quite bulky as utility. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Unstable, yeah.
Normal goes. I mean, really, this team got what 3 Uber Pokemon, so
That would tend to do that, wouldn't it?
yeah, they got 3 Uber Pokemon, and that LGM Cottony's good value pick. The Beldum Bounce Suite's not going to do much, but the top 7 is good enough that I'm okay with this.
I mean,
I think my
even
issue,
Belt and Bounce Suite, you might be able to find a usage just because that type is so good.
yeah, I do think the 4 times weakness is rough, but it is a rapid spinner at the end of the day. Like, I think that this is better than the other 2 cheap shitters we
It's
saw last time.
probably the most bringable shitter to this point.
Yeah. Like
Um,
I gave negative point. I was harsh about the last 2 because I didn't think the teams were good enough to justify having an 8th shitter.
right.
I think this one team is good enough that it's fine.
I would probably go 8 here. For me, it is a little bit on the slower side again. Only having the 1 mon, getting up into sort of your 17 area. 17, 18, because these guys are all 16 and below, so it's just kind of like... It's just a little bit slow. If it comes into contact with webs especially, you kind of have Venonat Axew. You have your first impression guys, and then if you kind of get blocked out your first impression option, you're not really going to outpace much. And the team, especially... I mean, it's pretty bulky, but not insanely bulky. Actually, no, it's fucking bulky as hell. What am I on about? Very solid. It is, for me, the speed tier, though. More so than anything. Alongside just, like, I guess, no real switch-ins to a few types. I know it's a little tough. It's a bit faster, but, like, Bird.
Flying Leak, their biggest issue.
Bird.
Like, especially into stuff like there's an adaptability. We'll see it later. There's an adaptability to Duo. I don't know what this team does against it. I mean, you can
Bird.
priority spam ever, but regardless, like
It's not like
defensively,
webs
this
are going
is
to save you.
Yeah, there is no flying resist here.
So Peachy, score.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do 9.
Okay.
Maybe 8.5 is more realistic, but I'm gonna do 9. I think there's a lot of good tools here that it's gonna do well.
Freetle?
I think I'm also gonna do 9. Like, I don't think, even though this seems like somewhat slower, they've got the priority even in, between first impression and even just fucking prankster,
That's
like,
fair.
to cover that.
Honestly, realizing the box
And
is the way it is and way it
also just a lot, also just a lot of fucking bulk. Tangela.
Tangle a moment.
Yeah. Like, and also like hazards, they're not gonna struggle with that because they've got the one bond that can always just get it out with the ball toy.
That's fair. Very solid team here, though. Anyways, Fox.
That Skrell Abominite, I was looking at that earlier. That thing's
Nuke.
demonic. I hate it. It's so good.
That's a bulky as fuck nuclear weapon.
That is Skrelp on steroids.
It literally is, yeah, I guess the same type, too. It's just
It is
gets a
Skrelp,
special type,
but
gets a fist down.
insanely bulkier, even stronger. Hits the 33, barely hits that 33 speed cap. That just makes it incredible.
The duo's here, too.
Yeah, the duo is here. I think the Mienfu thing's a little bit coping, but it's still Mienfu. I don't know that Mienfu is for 17 is worth it, but for what it is, it's okay. Those stats just are rough on a Mienfu, I think.
That is very fair. Does the Wimpod in Palm have, like, pin missile?
I
Like,
don't think so.
because I'm not super seeing the vision there.
Yeah, I think that the Wimpod is Apom is like stats. It's really frail, not that strong. It's an 18 speeder at the very least. Um, Same with the Gligar Weedle. I'm not super sure what that was. That one's fine. Um,
For 18. It just feels like you could absolutely maximize that Gligar by putting it in the other slot. By having it
yeah.
as a... Because it has that defense stat, you're not taking advantage of the FizzDef stat that it has.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't want to go bug flying though, right? I think that's why they go this way.
Like, Player's head stats are just fucking dog shit. His body stats are pretty fucking good for Loco.
Also, welcome Saki. Yeah, I think... what was it? Yeah, I think Freetle, you fit it there as well.
I think that
Fox might have just gotten carried away drafting a bunch of Uber mods, but didn't really
Is there not
think of
anything
it,
else that
but didn't
I
like
could go with?
really make the best use of them at all.
Could Gligar go with anything else?
I think you just don't go Weedle. I think you go with something else.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think there's like pointers left though at this point. I mean, you could do like Ground Psychic, I guess, with Cosmog.
Or
And
you
I
go
think
Flying
just
Psychic.
do
You
some-
go Flying Psychic.
Yeah, fine.
I think just do some Gligar, just like
Is it just
Gligar's
Wurmple and
carry his
Also
body.
bugs?
Not to mention Drifloon Fletchling. That can also go the other way around and be a better Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that is just better the other way around.
Yeah, I have
I'm
no
gonna
clue
pull it
about
up for
this.
everybody. Let me just see here. So Drifloon with... What was it?
Fletchling.
Thank you. Right, so the way it is right now is this.
67.50.
This is the other way.
Yeah, it's like not a big difference. Slightly slower. I don't think it makes a difference.
It
bulkier.
loses.
It's bulkier.
Yeah.
It's bulkier, you don't
Mar-
lose a speed stat either.
Yeah. Technically better flipped.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just better.
It just...
As
yeah.
a mom, though, I will say this is a fusion that I showed the Fox
But you
more than
low-key,
It's a good fusion. It's just
might-
like...
Fox is cooking because there's a custom app, custom spread. Fox is cooking.
True.
That's so cope. Fuck.
I think I think I'm gonna give this one like I'm gonna go with 7.5 on this. I think I'm taking off points again. I think because you're only 7 months, I don't think your team's optimized for that.
Mhm.
But you have that young Gooster duo, Skrelp, Omanyte, Drifloon, Fletchling. Those three are kind of going to carry you. But I think the rest of your team is not super strong and takes a lot of hit in the stat points.
So I'm going
But
6.5.
that's fair.
I think you've hit everything that I would mention as well, other than, you're weak to a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that's just gonna run through you, type-wise. Psychic move. Just kind of
Yeah,
rips
no
you apart.
either.
Flying resist again. Ice as well. We've seen a few of those drafted. Dark even. A lot of things kind of rip your team apart in terms of your typings. But also, yeah, I'm just a little bit lower on the whole you have 3 Pokemon type deal.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
for
these
sure. I think
3 are like a step above. Like, they're like A tier Mons, and then these ones feel kind of like D tier Mons. Fungus Yamask is fine, but like, they feel more like
Just,
there's too much of a gap
it's
for
just
me.
whatever. It's not crazy or anything. It's just whatever.
Yeah,
Actually, that book's pretty nice, but with Regen, it's just actually compared. It's like not too different from the fucking Tango, but
what do you think of Freetle?
same time. I think like you've got 3 good. Yeah, you've got 3 really good mons that, and you don't even have like, well, you don't even have webs to like really get the most value out of things like fucking Scrub.
To propel this team a bit
Well,
further forward, yeah. Webs plus Skrelp, my god. Have mercy.
I think we'll come to like a really cheap weapon at this point, though, like Grubbin.
True. This team just feels like it has so much. It could have had so much potential, and it
Does
can
Almanac
still
have
be like the
Meteor
best team in the division if you just changed a few of the mons here.
I think that Skrelp
Alright.
Omanyte needs to be banned next season.
We'll make sure that happens. Freetle out of
That's
10.
gonna
Does Almanac have Meteor Beam? Does Almanac have Meteor Beam?
Not only that, even and the thing is too. Normally with Skrelp, it's like you don't normally need a 4th move. Now this thing gets spikes and knockoff. Like this thing's gonna be a demon. One of the best mons to see. So I'm calling it.
Fair enough. Freetle out of 10.
I'd say 7.
Fair. Split the difference. 21. That puts it. No. Puts it here. Okay. Anyways, Nick, not Nicholas now. Corvus Mastiff does feel strong. But it just feels like. I guess it's basically fucking Crawdon, right?
Yeah, something to note off the bat. They don't have a spinner.
Ooh. They have 1 Defogger and some Machop.
Yeah, and even then, Defog and Little. Whenever you're running Defog and Little Cup, unless you're a prankster Pokemon, it's dire.
Okay. Well, it seems dire. Cleffa Mudbray does have Magic Guard. I'll give it that. That's kind of cool. Although it's just not. I think that's pretty cool. And I also do love Coughing for Room.
I do love it. Something to note with it is that it does not get neutralizing gas.
Did the client give it N-Gas?
No, it didn't. They just removed the ability.
Rip.
No, I mean, this is known about coughing
Still,
and wheezing. They
I
just
like to
don't have
levitate.
it because technically a Oozum format.
Yeah, that's fair. I like the Levitate, though. Just...
No, Levitate's still good. It's just it loses some of that flexibility.
That's fair. You also get Pain Split with
I
that.
don't think you're ever running new gas over Levitate on a fucking Poison Steel.
True. Welcome
Not,
to
but,
Electric Ice type Pokemon. Wow.
Let's see.
Sheer Force? What's his stats like?
That's gonna hit pretty hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bulky with an EV load as well.
I just don't like that it's all so slow again. Like, there's nothing at 16, is there?
What the fuck is
Or
Joltik?
17?
Yeah, no, they have 16 speeders. They just don't
It's
have
not
17 speed.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess I don't know where Joltik
Yeah.
makes a tunnel, does it?
Joltik. Sit.
Oh, see, here's the thing: is that I would respect that Joltik's a total fusion more if the special attack was better because you get Compound Eyes, Blizzard, Thunder.
Right. That's
And
very
you're running
fair.
Sheer Force. You're running Sheer Force.
If there was just like,
Yeah,
or if
yeah.
you end up with C tunnel in the body slot,
You
you
know.
can get the special attack in the head slot.
Yeah, we'd be
Possibly.
Bug Eye at that point.
Right, I'm saying without if it were a different electric.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think Nick wants the
You don't even
Satotl
get
HP
it.
though.
Nick wants the what?
You
Sorry.
don't get.
Satotl HP. I think that's what you have to put in the head.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You don't get a fucking physical. You don't even get like Thunder Fang if you want to. Sheer Force.
I did snipe him from Cub Chew, so he was forced into Satotl. I don't think he wanted this, but
Okay.
yeah.
That lines up a bit better.
Yeah.
Thank God
I
I didn't-
also like Voltix Paris for 9. It's pretty good value, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know how often you're gonna bring it, but not bad.
I also do like Litleo Bagon for Sheer Force. I think it's Dragon Rush still. Blitz
Yes.
Dragon Rush.
I mean, yeah.
So it should be.
Both of them
Yeah.
are provided by Bagon.
That's gonna hit pretty hard.
Yeah, Sheer Force Flare Blitz always gonna be good.
Ratings.
He goes special as well.
True.
See, now that I'm gonna say this, I want to lower Fox's score now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go 7.5 here.
Fair enough. Freetle?
I'm going 6. I think this team needs webs. If it had webs, I'd be a lot higher on it.
Actually, wait, no, lower me down, back down. I'm gonna lower me down to like a 6.5. We don't have a spinner. I forgot about that. I said that. We don't have a spinner. We're fucked
We don't
against
have a
webs.
spinner. I'm also going 6.5.
No
I'm
webs
getting a
and no
6.5
spinner.
game. 12, 18, 19.5. Or 19 flat, sorry.
Like,
It's been a long day.
you know,
But-
a lot of power is just not. You got the speed control it up. It's
Work
not
is
got
hard.
hazard web control at all.
Alright. Saki, do you want to start off by explaining your team to us, just in a brief minute spiel?
You see, I got a lot of these guys, and they're all cool, and that's why I like them.
You know what?
Wait,
Round
side
of
note,
applause.
real quick.
That is the best description I could ever imagine, honestly.
Wait,
That's not supposed to be
These
your
are-
favorite. It's supposed to be
Wait,
Jangmo.
Fucking rapid.
It's
Abrafibas?
not Grievard, by the way. It should be Jagmo, not Grievard.
Oh. I wonder.
yeah, Zeki and
Jangmo? Not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want the scale shot technician stuff.
Yeah, I don't know who put that there. So yeah, well, Abrafibas is going to hit like a truck.
Also, the hand. I think that Poniard. I should be Sizzlepede, not Handor.
Sizzlepede as well. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, okay, this whole thing's wrong. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, they took Don's team. Yeah, they fucking took Don's small.
Lex.
That's- yeah, swap.
Okay.
Lex.
It's Amora Duskull, I think. Yeah,
More
Amora
technical
Duskull.
difficulties. Hold on, I'm just gonna fucking pull up from the dock. Give me a moment. Or somebody
You're
pull. Someone, Lex, can you pull up from the dock? Yeah, thank you.
yeah, I was bad. I was asking if they were fucking feeling because we'd seen like half these Pokemon.
Bubchew,
Me and
guys.
Saki are the same
Bubchew.
person.
Hey, yo, Bubchew.
Bubchew.
About you?
Bubchew.
Me and
pull up.
Saki are the same person.
Hell
That is all.
That's all ruse.
All right, Saki. Yeah, that's a good explanation. Anyways,
Yeah.
Abrafibas about to hit like a fucking dump truck.
T's probably a little slow, but it's fine.
I mean, you do have a 19er here.
Yeah, I also have Slush Rush, which helps. And decent Scarfers in priority. Yep. I don't know. I think I just picked them
Why
because these look
nobody
really fun.
draft Weather? Where's Weather?
Weather? I have more, no?
Guys, we're
Alright,
ready to
you
cope
go.
again. Saki, where's your rapid spinner?
I have 2 defoggers, Copium.
There's the answer. There it is.
I was debating between a spinner, but then like this Gulping Ugly Buff seemed really fun, so I just grabbed it. I could probably just grab a spinner later if I really need to, but I'll just run with this for now.
Yeah, we love the cope.
Yeah,
Open D's nuts, bro. Open D's nuts.
true.
What I will say, that Gulp and Egglebub, I think is one. How many points is that?
9.
9.
I will say that is a really good budget option. Knockoff resistance that also has sticky hold. That's just gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see, what are
For
the
me
stats
personally,
look
I
like?
would say like it's possibly
Ooh,
one of
shit.
the. Well, I don't like the Sizzle P Poniard that much just because it's quad weak to things, and I'm a hater on quad weak mons.
Yeah, but it's fun.
I'm still a hater.
I'm a fun over everything type of guy.
I'm still a hater. But I do like some of the pieces here. Like I love your physical options. Oh wait, they're like all physical options. No, not all of them. There's like 3 special. Definitely
I've got
physical
options.
leaning.
I mean, I think Fusions is normally physical leaning though, especially in LC because there's only so many good special attackers.
It just kind of depends on how you draft. If you draft a top end mon with a bottom end mon, you're generally gonna get physical. If you tend to draft 2 mons in the middle, you're more likely gonna lean special just because of the way the stats are all working.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I would say though, the 7.5, I won't touch it. I'm just gonna leave it there.
That's
I
good.
see the vision.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Let me check a couple more sets before I make mine.
Oh,
I
yeah,
take back my
decision.
comment about the Gulpin thing. I wish that this defense stat is. This thing's not gonna want to do it what you want it to.
It has recycle and berry juice, which is why I took it. That's the only reason.
I
mean,
feel
guess
like
it's got a good.
the sticky hold knockoff will be working for some positions.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my last pick. Like I'll bring in some matchups. It probably won't
I
come
mean,
often,
yeah, I think
but
it's serviceable for
bringable.
the 9 points it is.
Yeah.
I just don't like Sizzle P,
Okay,
Poniard, or quad weaknesses.
I officially like this Cubone Archer.
You
I just
do.
check if it actually had head smash. And
It gets a smash. Yeah, that's why I picked a second.
Oh,
I
based.
was like, ooh, funny button.
Freetle, what's your scoring?
91 attack head smash kind of crazy.
Unfortunately, non-stab. Womp womp.
True.
Do you need it? Do you fucking need it?
Time will
It's a head
tell.
smash.
I think you're gonna need it with that 4 times weakness. This thing is ice shard food.
Yeah.
It's
Probably.
just as simple as play better. Just play better.
You're right.
It's never an issue. Fuck. It's never an issue. You just play better. Freetle, what's your ranking?
I say 7.5.
7.5. I should stream this next time, honestly.
I'm gonna
Peachy.
go.
That would be hilarious.
I'm gonna go 7.
Alright, and that averages out to... Someone do the math for me, I don't wanna.
You have 3
my two.
4 times Pokemon.
Sorry, Freetle, what'd you say?
Hard.
It's 22.
Thank you. I get lazy.
You're good.
Okay. Anyways, Ball Diddyman. This guy.
I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay. I have to shout out the Diglett Sprigatito. I think that's a great way to make Sprigatito a good mon.
That's true. That is fast. Protein.
Sprigatito just could never hit the any poison, steel, or fire. So just Diglett just covers that matchup up.
That's great. Yeah, and it's also really fucking fast.
That's 18 speed question mark.
Yes, I think.
Yeah. 18 speed. Yeah.
It's quite fast.
I think the Poipole Zoro was a well-known one going into the draft. I think several people were looking at that.
Yeah.
Ghastly Hoot. That's kind of slow for being frail and knock weak. But
A
it's
scarf tinted lead shadow.
78 special attack tinted lens.
To get
I'll give it
Hurricane?
that. I'll give it a pass.
Yeah,
Like,
like
okay.
it'll be fine, but this thing's gonna like have to be a scarf mon because like this thing has to be scarf all the time.
Well, I mean, you can get the
Um,
webs up and probably
Is a
make it work
good
too.
scarfer.
They do have webs, but also this Ghastly has to be your spin blocker at the same time.
That's true. That is going to be a bit
Um,
punishing.
Nah,
the
Santa Claus Brigatito.
um,
Surskit Abras, Surskit Cuffy is also pretty cool.
I'm just noticing how many teams are just don't have a flying resist.
Yeah, this
So
is
many
another
teams
one.
have a flying.
Although this one only has one weakness at least, so it's slightly better, but
Yeah, true.
only slightly though.
I think the
It's
Spritzy score.
4x. Yeah.
Oh, I like the Tepig Whooper too. Good use of 7 points.
Yeah,
To be fair, this,
honestly.
You want to pick up
if
Um,
you,
double immunity there.
if you EVO it, the fucking Whismer Duraludon basically a Brave Bird switch.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, I think that gets by. That might just get
yeah, it
by.
just depends on what the Brave Bird mon is.
It might get by. I'll give it that.
It's 84 defense.
Honestly, I'm gonna go 9. I'm gonna go 9 here. I quite like this. I think, in terms of LC standards, I think this is the point of where this is what I'd call bulky LC. Anything beyond it is just maybe too much bulk. But it's a good balance. You're gonna get your things in. Whismer Duraludon's still gonna hit back hard enough to where it's not gonna be passive. I mean, 80 attack, 74 special attack is just crazy. Squirtle Spritzy is gonna be a very bulky, annoying fucker. And then I think there's just 8 bringable mons on this team as well. So that's my take.
Yeah.
Freetle?
I mean, I like this team quite a bit. The one issue is the flying situation, especially if they pull up with like Hurricane.
True. That's very true.
That could just do them in easily.
Yeah, you gotta try to Spritzy Squirtle that. That's not easy.
But aside from that, I like it quite a bit.
So,
I'd say like 8.5.
fair. Peachy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 8.5 as well, just because I wish there was a more consistent spin blocker for the webs option.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's 26. I think that's it. Do we like Peachy's team more or Baldinoman's team more, guys?
I forget what I rated Peachy.
Well, you rated Peachy 8.
I think I might have given them
Same
both.
scores. We're exactly... Oh. You rated Peachy an 8. I gave Peachy a 9.5. Okay, I'm gonna go Baldinoman ahead of Peachy then. I gave Peachy's a 9.5, but both of you and Lex gave... Or this is the higher one, so I'm gonna do this. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, on to Tachi now, the other owner of the server. What is an Aeron Gleammeow? Somebody please enlighten me. Anyone?
Dog, I don't know. I mean,
Enlighten
it's
me?
pretty fit. It's reasonably fast, reasonably strong.
Okay.
Also, Rockhead Double Edge, probably.
I also do not know about Snow Run Picky Pack. I'll be real with you.
Good Link Icicle Spear Fight, I guess.
But like 60 speed
Yeah,
with no webs and quad weak to rock, so you can't run Scarf.
This might be the worst one of the day.
Like, I do not see the vision there at all.
This Tyro just isn't that good.
That's
You're a
Viz
body
stat.
press bot. It's a body press bot. That's it.
That's fair. Double fighting. Really getting the else. They have flying
It's so
resist.
poly-
Thought you drafted flying resist. Let's go.
If only they didn't have 3 flying weak mons.
True. I just don't know what the team is really trying to do.
The more I look at it, I think the airing Glam Meow is fine. Just Rocket Double Edge is the goal there with Head Smash as well.
Right.
You've got solid covers there. Blitzel Poliwag, what's his stats looking like?
I do not. I
Fast,
like Blitzel Poliwag actually. It is
Reason-
quite quick.
It's like reasonably strong.
And Charcadet Missy isn't bad
Blitzel,
either.
does Blitzel have overheat or not?
Blitzel Peachy? Blitzel overheat.
What?
Bitzel overheat.
No.
There you go. So
Oh shit.
Doesn't get overheat, doesn't.
Still has ice beam probably.
I hope so.
You should have Gen 1.
Like again, this feels very standard concepted to me. Like I feel like this is another team that would do well in standard draft, but does not really fit the LC mold. Is kind of what I'm seeing.
Like all the fusions here are just kind of like or just kind of bad.
I see the concepts. I just feel like it's a very good team for standard and not so much for a little cup. On my first glance.
I think the best one is honestly Taki's cooking with everything else. But otherwise it's just okay.
Fair enough.
And Blitz Poliwag, that's also good. Otherwise,
I think we have an echoing Peachy in the background, by the way. Freetle, what you thinking? Score wise.
No. 4.5.
Fair enough. I think I was going to go a 5.5. I do like I like the Onyx a bit more than you guys do, I think. I like the Bits of Poliwag, I like the Charcadet. The rest of it I question. Peachy?
4.
Fair enough.
I think there's some cool mons, but I think I can't get behind some of these.
14. Anyways, next up we got Seamaker's team here. Instantly one, there's a gibble on it. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate Score Bunny Wiglet. I don't hate Frillish Impidimp.
Well, the Slowpoke Happini thing is fake.
I agree.
I'm sorry, Dino. I know you're in VC here with us. That Slowpoke Happini is so fake.
Actually,
Oh yeah,
it
well,
was useful.
It's a slow
no.
Pokemon to knock off. It's just that was Slowpoke Kanno's big issue in regular LC draft is that it's just slow and weak to knock off.
It's even more slow and even weaker to knock off.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too is that even then you kind of draft Slowpoke so you have a teleport mon into a sweeper. You kind of just have to bank that this Gibble Clink pulls its weight, and the second it doesn't, I think this team falls apart.
I would agree. I think Scorbunny Wiggle can help. I think Frillish Impidimp can hold off a little bit of time. That's the extent.
Also,
I'm going for.
Gus for a spin.
I
think if this was like a Slowpoke head fusion, you could have gotten much better out of it.
That's fair. Freetle.
Because
scoring.
like Slowpoke still has like 90 HP, right?
Yeah. It's still high HP, high Phys Def, yeah. So you could definitely make Slowpoke work in the head slot and get away with it. Freetle scoring?
Ooh, I don't know if I'd like this one more or less than Tachi. I think it's a little less even. Yeah, I'm going at 4 as well.
Peachy?
I gotta go 4.
4's around. That is 12. And then last up, but definitely least, and yes, definitely least, it's Lux.
W.
Freetle started off.
Okay, who's gonna say that? What's his stats looking like?
91 attack, 81 speed.
Man. That's pretty good.
I mean, that's gonna hit hard, yeah.
It's a fucking technician bite.
That's
Technician bite, let's go.
DWB as well.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts. That fusion's good. Vanilla Allocated. Thought that would be faster actually, but it's still pretty fast. Sounds good. Yeah, all of this looks fairly good. Shallow Snubble for
Pretty sure
sticky old knock
Mareep is tail
switch.
glow. Mareep Krollik, I believe, is tail glow vacuum wave. If I'm not mistaken.
This sounds like something left for draft.
I think that's tail glow vacuum wave.
Yeah, Shallow Snubble's really good knock switch.
I think it also gets parabolic,
Sneasel.
The Mareep.
Yep, probably. Sneasel is fast. I don't know about normal poison that you do with CC.
Yep, tail glow parabolic on the Mareep.
And that one's just cracked.
That is insane.
Stats aren't great. Stats aren't great for fucking tail glow.
Just tail glow plus good priority option. Feels really good.
The Stuffle Bramble Gas is pretty solid.
Probably the best bolt beam guy we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Each of these two really hard hitters. I'd be a little bit worried, especially defensively.
Rhyhorn and Vesta's so strong.
I think it's just too slow.
Fucking flip. Maybe Scarf Flare Blitz. This is your plan.
It kind of needs Hatina Blitbug to set the webs for it in order to actually function in the game, and that mon feels kind of fake. Stat-wise, at least.
I just go into it's a Blitbug.
Yeah, I mean, feels like it's a Sashmon, and a Sashmon only.
And Stuffle Bramblin should be able to keep webs up reasonably well.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good team.
That's fair. I'm gonna go 8.5. I think I am a little bit concerned about the bulk on this team, and if you get scarved out, for example, your highest special defensive stat is kind of what the Shell Loss 54 and the Fizz Def.
This Shellos is a fucking
There's
beast.
just a lot of weight on that mon, it feels like, that may not be able to hold all the weight. And if it does break, then, a lot's going to crumble with it, in my opinion.
And
It's also a very physical attack, all things considered, outside of the Mareep Krogunk.
the Rhyhorn is also pretty bulky, just on the physical side.
I'm pretty low on the Rhyhorn. Just the quad weakness.
I think it's solid.
I'm very low on the Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn, 4 times weakness to water, that's just going to be abused. I mean, I know
At 40.
Rocket and all, but this thing's just going to get wrecked.
What's your score in Peachy?
I think it'll take an Aqua Jet pretty easily. Is the thing.
7168 really isn't that. It's solid, but not that great. To where I think it takes that.
It depends on what it's coming from. But I'll go. Would you guys rank it again? Sorry.
I went 8.5. Freetle isn't ranked yet.
Okay, I'll do 8.
Freetle?
I said 9.
Oh, you did say 9. Okay. Final
I
score
like this team.
8.5, 8.5 technically. 17. 25.5. Alright.
Yeah.
To go over ranking all of these teams. 12th, Seamaker 12 out of 30. 11th, Tachi 14 out of 30. 10th, Dawn Platinum 17.5 out of 30. 9th, Nick Not Nicholas 19 out of 30. 8th, Grape 19.5 out of 30. Fox 7th, 21 out of 30. Saki 6th, 22 out of 30. Freetle is 5th with 25 out of 30. Lux is 4th, 25.5 out of 30. Peachy is 3rd with 26 out of 30. Baldiddleman 26 out of 30 for 2. And best team ranked by us is Demo 26.5 out of 30. Anyways, guys, that is all for these PRs. Got 2 more to go after this. Whoever wants to join along always can. And everyone else have yourselves a great day. Peace out.